What's the difference between content pillars and content buckets? They get thrown around interchangeably quite a bit, but they're not the same thing. Here's the difference. Quick refresher. Content pillars are the 7 types of content that people post while marketing on organic social media. This includes community building, educating, entertaining, inspiring, personal sharing, promoting, and social proof. Now again, those are content pillars, but content buckets are the more specific components of these pillars that you or your client are posting. So think of pillars as your house and buckets as the rooms in that specific house. At Social Imagined, here's how we develop a bucket once we've identified the ideal ratio of our client's content pillars. First, we identify your core offer, ideal client, and current brand goals. We do this in 1 to 3 intensive sessions one-on-one with me or a strategist on the team. Second, me or a strategist on the team then conducts a competitor analysis with 3 to 5 direct or indirect competitors. We track every one of their posts for 30 days and we calculate a ratio of what the ideal amount or the ideal starting point is for your profile of content pillars. For example, with one of my clients in the health and wellness sphere, who's a personal coach, I found his content pillar spread. Quite a bit of content in that niche is educational, and there's also a high amount of personal sharing. I then did some competitor research on what posts looked like, what ratio they were posting of carousels and videos, and I started applying themes that aligned with what people were interested in and searching for on the platform, but also what his expertise is in. Examples of what came out of that search are content buckets like building habits for moms who work a lot, 20-minute home workouts without equipment, objects to use at home for fitness, or things like non-exercise activity thermogenesis. These are the buckets of the educational pillar because they're educating people, but they're more specific and it's going to be patterned so that we can start to identify what's really landing with his potential clients. This strategic approach ensures that your content serves your business goals and what you're working toward. It's not just content to fill your feed and show up consistently. It's strategic. If you have more questions about developing your content buckets, make sure to drop them in the comments.